All right. I have a live feed. I am tuned up. And the doors are open for the tribe. Amy's here. Yay. Happy New Year, my friend. So good to see you. First one in the door gets the best virtual seat in the house. Oh. Hope you're staying warm with all that weather you're having. And hope you're stocked up at least. I'm sure you are for a couple days until driving conditions improve. Thank you for that. Cozy Bear. Your car is iced over. Man, my hat's off to you. Well, not for very long because my ears would freeze. I don't know how you guys do it back there. But then again, people say the same thing about Arizona in the summertime. What? 114? How do you guys do that? Costco and movie theaters. Gene's here. Happy New Year. And so is Z. Yay. I'm glad I got my post up a couple days in advance. So you can see. I don't know when the title shows up on this. I don't think it shows up while I'm playing. I think it's when I'm done. So I titled this one Thankful Thursday hyphen New Year's Edition. So welcome to 2026. Kev's here. Welcome, brother. Good to see them. Corner Clan's in the house. Z's here. Amy's here. Her car's all frozen over, trying to stay warm, which I know she is. Can't get out and drive because of all the sleet and stuff on the streets, but she's bundled up at home. And he says, yes, you prepare and stay cozy. Understood. Yeah, I was just setting up all my selections for the night for my camera and all that, and I went, oh, I need a title. It just came to me, so I probably used it before. It's been a while. I went, Thankful Thursday, and I went, that's good because we're thankful for a new year and open to all the blessings and blessing other people along the way. So that's what keeps us all connected. And I'm blessed by all of you. So I have a tribe and an audience for my music. Grateful for that. I have I have this thing I'm embarrassed to, but to say it's taken me 2 years to get started on this. So we've been in here 2.5 years, and sometime after we got in here, I bought a black, I think it's might be a half-inch canvas from Michaels. So I used to do all my artwork on these black canvases. I bought this one specifically among all the other stuff I've showed you guys from time to time that I've got hanging on the walls here in my den. I've got this, I think it's 24 by 36, yeah. And so all of my endurance athlete memorabilia was going to go on there, and I've had all that memorabilia. I've got like race numbers. I've got finishers medals. I've got a big poster from my Ironman that 2 of the pros that were there signed for me, and some other certificates and some pictures from that Ironman race. So I've been wanting to put them like in a collage, and I've got a space over on this wall that I've kept just for this. And this canvas has been in its sealed container, leaning up against the wall behind my computer for 2 years, probably longer. And the other day, it's like, dude, I sit and look at this thing, even when I've got like the weekend off, and it's like, what am I avoiding? Nothing that I know of. I haven't motivated myself to get going on it. So I finally pulled that thing out of the wrapper yesterday, and cleared my desk off, part of my L-shaped desk over here, and I started laying stuff out, just kind of working up a mock layout of how it could look, and then I started getting ideas about how to hook stuff up to it, because it's got a wood frame around the backing, but the rest of it is just canvas, and my little push pins won't hold, so I had to get creative. So then I slept on it, and this morning I started getting ideas for how to tape things up together from behind and then put them up and all of that. So I've been working on that for, I don't know, maybe the last hour and 45 minutes. And I worked on it some earlier, and I made a lot of traction. So I felt like I need 2026, because it was raining here earlier today, so I didn't get out and power walk. And then my roommate Lori made a pork roast and veggies and stuff. Very, very Midwest meal. So she wanted to cook today, and so we ate earlier. And so I didn't get out for a power walk, but I needed a task completion to start off New Year's Day, 2026. So I think I'm going to be able to finish this tonight. If not, I've got a lot of traction going. So it's a creative process. I have to look at things and lay them out for a while. So I had to figure out a way to put my medals. So I've got the ribbons to go. I've been folding those over, and then tacking those up, and then I'm hanging others around each other, and I'm kind of experimenting. So when it goes on the wall, everything will stay. So I have to complete this tomorrow, and I'll put a picture up of it. Anyway, so I keep looking because it's over here on this other desk. And so I feel like I'm on my way to starting off 2026 with doing something. And something creative too. And fill in that last space that's been open on that wall right by the corner for like over 2 years. It's just ridiculously dumb how long it's taken me to get going. But I'm doing it. So I'm still a late bloomer in many ways. Anyway, things great tell. I do things like just wanting something to be perfect. Yeah, it has to be, or close enough to it, especially when it comes to artistic stuff. So, and as almost always, creative process. It starts with one thing, and then if we're patient with ourselves and just stick with it, it'll often come into something better than we ever imagined. And my home music studio in my former house was a perfect example of that. How it started was a disaster piece, I call it, and then it turned into a masterpiece. So, yeah, it's going to be neat. It's the last thing I wanted to kind of get hung up in here and get stuff up on the wall. So I've been working on that. My friend Sharona, they should have, I don't know when they were leaving, but she and her children, I think, two of them stayed home because they're in their 20s. So she brought the other two teens out with her boyfriend and their family. So they needed, she said they haven't had sunshine in Seattle. I think it's a couple of months, she said, and it was getting really gloomy. So she was born here. I didn't meet her until, like 13 years ago, but she was born here. So she said, why don't we go to Arizona? So they booked a resort and stayed there for a couple of days. And she's been out by the pool in 68 or 70 degree weather for the last couple of days, getting some sun and just soaking all that up. So we got to spend some time, and I'm glad you guys got to see her. She and Kelsey were here. So she's a beautiful soul. We haven't sung together in well over 10 years, and we did everything that we did the other night unrehearsed. But she plays along sometimes with my live sets, so she's been able to stay proficient with You Were Meant for Me. The rest of it, I just pulled out Christmas song after Christmas song, and obviously a lot of them are standards, so she just jumped in on a harmony. We had no practice time. We did all of that completely cold. So that's a testament to her artistry, because that was so fun. It's so nice to have an audience. I love having you guys. It's nice to have an in-studio audience. It feels different. The energy feels different. So I'm glad you got to see her. We had a great time. She's talking about maybe coming back in February for the Renaissance Festival. 2 years ago she came. We hadn't seen each other in 10 years. So I got one day with her 2 years ago until just the other day. Yeah, she's got that beautiful voice. She'll send me video clips on a rare occasion where she's playing the piano and she's learning songs, and sometimes it's just instrumental, and sometimes it's her singing. So I can hear her in my head because I've performed with her. So I'm just thinking of her tonight back home in Seattle, and we got to sing this together the other day. So I'm gonna do this in tribute to our friendship, but also Steve and Jewel. They hear the clock, it's 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. Brush me, break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, but she was out for a walk, and sold a bunch of cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. So I picked up the paper, it was more bad news. Our hearts been broken, more people being used, but on my coat in the pouring rain. And I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you oh so bad, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me. I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business, doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story now, much to say. hearts are broken every day. Hey. Brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick them up, turn the sheets down, yeah. I take it long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try to tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, all right. There's our duet song with my friend Sharona and I. And thinking of her, she was here with me live on Wednesday. And so nice to have her and Kelsey share the space. And so nice to sing along with her. That was wonderful. So we saw each other 2 years ago, but only for like 4 hours in the afternoon at the Renaissance Festival. Prior to that, it had been 10 years since I'd seen her or even sung with her. So that's what, 12 years since we ever performed together. So it was really nice and a lot of fun. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. Thank you for being here. Let's do another warm up, and then I've got Gene. I transposed and found a good key for me to sing Auld Lang Syne as promised. So I found out the key of G. I just kept going down keys until I found it. A was close. G was the I was going to say G was the spot. That's the G spot. So I found the right one. So that's on deck up here. Let's do another Pulte, and then I'll do that one, and I've got another one underneath that, I think, and the rest of it, I don't know, we'll figure it out. If you look to the east, where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs, you could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call on your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hand, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out in the black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away, fade away. But in our walk so slowly, the broken glass outside. I treading oh so cautiously, I'm wondering where you hide. And I got notes tacked on my walls and kisses oh so sweet. And all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up so. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. 100 phone bill multiplied by 5. And you look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles with the liquor in my floor. And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, there's a double shot of my pal Steve Poltz kicking off this first edition, New Year's edition of Thankful Thursday, I call it. So glad to see y'all here. And okay, as promised, Gene, I worked on transcribing this to another key, the Stan Fogelberg song. Something I didn't realize how high that song was, and you agreed. Last time I tried it, you said it is high. I didn't realize that. So the original key was too high of a stretch. I didn't like how my vocals sounded on it when I have to work that, not that hard, but that high, and it just doesn't come out the way I'd like it to. Mike's here. Michigan's in the house. Good to see you. Happy New Year, my friend. Thanks for checking in. Oh, and I'll put a banner up probably tomorrow. So I'm going live today because yesterday was New Year's Eve, and then I'm going to my daughter's on Saturday. So this will be like the difference between Soulful Sunday and Wind Down Wednesday. There's a 2-day break. So I'm going to just take the next 2 days, and then I'll be back on Sunday. Soulful Sunday as usual. So I'm not going to go live tomorrow, and I'm not going to go live Saturday because I'm at my daughter's. So visiting with them. So we'll do tonight. I'll put a banner up that the next live set will be on Soulful Sunday, and then we'll be back on track. So while I was thinking of it, I wanted to let you guys know that. Mike says happy, happy. All right, Gene, I'm not sure I got the opening to this down quite yet. But I've got the lyrics. Met my old lover in the grocery store. Snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, but then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me and she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. We took her groceries to the checkout stand. The food was totaled up and back. We stood there lost in our embarrassment as the conversation dragged. We went to have ourselves a drink or two, but couldn't find an open bar. We bought a six-pack at the liquor store, and we drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to night, and tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. She said she'd married her an architect who kept her warm and safe and dry. She would have liked it, said she loved the man, but she didn't like to lie. I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were still as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw doubt or gratitude. She said she saw me in the record stores, and that I must be doing well. I said the audience was heavenly, but the traveling was hell. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast tonight, tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to time, running in, reliving in our eloquence another Auld Lang Syne. The beer was empty and our tongues were tired and running out of things to say. She gave a kiss to me as I got out, and I watched her drive away. Just a moment I was back in school and felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned away, make my way back home, the snow turned into rain. Should old acquaintance be forgotten and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for days of all lang syne. All right, I hadn't played it all the way through. I just figured out a good key for the first verse or two and said, I'll wing it. So there you go, by request. Well, I did play it by request, but I wanted another run at it in a better key. That I think that was more suitable to my vocals anyway. Let's see. Oops, I scrolled down here. Back up. All right. And he says, thanks for the heads up. Oh, yeah, for Sunday. So we'll take a few days. Just be Friday and Saturday. It'll be like when I finish on Soulful Sunday, it's 2 days before we go back to Wind Down Wednesday. So we'll be back on track. All right, there's a little late, great Dan Fogelberg. And he said, great rendition, thank you. So that's the first time I went through it. Because I knew I would have the lyrics in front of me. I just needed to figure out the guitar stuff. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I found the G spot. Yes, the key of G spot. Thanks, Z. Glad you liked that. Before we get too far out of the winter months, I played this one recently. It's from Gordon Lightfoot, and I like doing this in the wintertime, so it's the only time I play it because it's the only time there's any snow. Not here, but Mike's got it in Michigan. Amy has it in Ohio. So I like doing this one. The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter night with you. The fire's dying, now my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold that I love and to be once again with you, and to be once again with you. Oh, all right. As we ebb away from and move out out beyond the Christmas and New Year season, I do like to play a couple of these songs still that are wintertime songs, and then they'll be in this pile, slowly working their way down to the bottom again by the time next November comes around. So I'm glad to share the last few of these with you. She said, "Good job, thank you." Gene says, "Beautiful, yeah." And again, not because I'm lazy, but I'm on already capo here on the 3rd fret. So let's do a great song to usher in 2026 about being there for one another. So I like this, as I call him, the Elder and Wiser Bruce. I love this song of his about being there for one another, propping each other up, helping ourselves, helping each other up when we stumble, as we do on occasion, and just taking care of each other and being kind. We said we'd walk together, darling, come with me. Back on the twilight, should we lose our way? If as we're walking, a hand should slip free, but I'll wait for you. Should I fall down, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently. I wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Now everyone dreams of love lasting and true, and you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps clear, that the other may see. And I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead, beneath the oak spire. Soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other neath the shadow of the evening tree? Well, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. All right. There's a little dose of the Elder and Wiser Bruce. seemed fitting starting off the new year with the song of hope and helping each other along and kindness and brother and sisterhood and all of that. Just being better humans, I think. That's an inspiring song. Oh, Amy with the snowman emoji, thank you. Nice, you're welcome. Yeah, so this popped up in my feed the other day. It's from like a year ago, I think. I think it was Sydney, David Gray, and I got inspired and I started hearing this song and I started listening to it and watching different versions, and I always come back to that one from the live DVD that I have of his from Hammersmith. So, Cousin Across the Pond, little David Gray. Friday night I'm going nowhere, and all the lights are changing, green to red. Turning on my TV station, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. Open up my heart to all that jealousy, bitterness, sad, ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving to the crowds I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. All I do is share you here, you know I'm seeing it so clear, I've been afraid. Show you how I really feel, admit that some of those bad mistakes I've made. So if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights of London shine, the sky is fading red to blue. I'm kicking through the autumn leaves, I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around, see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? on it. Come in and get it. For crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, go to your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, go to your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, go to your head and feel. Let go of your heart, go to your head and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? Oh, all right. So David Gray. For my Thankful Thursday parishioners. New Year edition. First show of the year. The new year 2026. Ushering it in nicely. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Gene, when I was I pulled up Auld Lang Syne again the other day, and it had a couple of live versions with Dan Fogelberg, and then it had it wasn't an interview with, but somebody had done some research and put up a short video about that song, and said that after Dan Fogelberg passed away, a woman came forward. She intentionally waited until he was gone because she didn't want to stir up controversy. I don't know if she wrote a book or something, or was interviewed. I don't know her name. You could go find this story. So the woman that that was featured in Auld Lang Syne was an actual person. And almost every single thing is true in that song. She said I think they dated in high school. And then I forgot where he was living, but he went back home, and he ran into her in the grocery store, and they did buy beer, and they sat in her car. And when she drove away, the snow did turn into rain. She said she heard that song years ago and knew he wrote that about that chance encounter. She said the only thing that's different is she didn't marry an architect. She married, I forgot what he did, something else. And then she remained silent. She never said anything about the not loving the man. So for whatever reason, and I think whoever wrote the article said they divorced some years after. But she said everything in that song is true, except for that one little thing. And she always knew it was about her. So she kept her privacy and didn't want to say anything. And then after Dan Fogelberg passed away, she came forward and said, that was an encounter between Dan Fogelberg and I. We dated like in high school briefly or something, and did run into each other. And everything he wrote in that song actually happened. Sitting in the car with the beer, the snow turned into rain, every bit of it. And she knew it was specifically about her because everything in there was what happened, except for her, I think, ex-husband's career was not an architect. So for whatever reason, he changed that, but that song was true, and I never knew that. So I wanted to share that before I moved along and forgot. So I like that she guarded his privacy and hers. I never heard that either. I don't know if it popped up my YouTube, or I don't remember. It was on a Google search. I don't know, but it was interesting. I love hearing how another artist will take something like that and turn it into a song. They probably made it into a Hallmark movie more than once. Let me see. I don't know, what was I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna end on Amy's Lullaby because I feel like that's fitting to end the new year. First show on that. I don't know. You guys, what do you guys want? You want to hear anything in particular? I played a lot of holiday stuff. I mean, those are all good songs, but I'm kind of moving away from that. But I wanted to do the Auld Lang Syne one more time and play. If there's something else you wanted to hear to kick off this new year, I was up till 2 a.m. watching all those. New Year's Eve, there was two. My roommate, she likes the. It was the country music one, and then we were flipping back and forth between that and the ABC. And Rick Springfield was supposed to be on there, so we met him like over a year ago. I got my picture with him, and I got a souvenir guitar that he signed. And they only showed him doing one song, which if you're gonna do it, Jesse's Girl. But it was at 2 a.m. before that ever came up. So it's like, oh man. But then I slept in this morning. So those are all good shows though. No requests. Let's see. How about my favorite Eagles song? I think that's it. Yeah, that's a good one to play. I like the way sparkling earrings lay against your skin so bright, and I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman did to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. But I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. Because I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. I love that song. Never get tired of playing it or listening to it. All right, my tribe. We got time for, we'll do one more. Let's end this first live set of 2026 on New Year's Day, as it would just so happen. And I want to close this out with Amy's Lullaby song. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam to where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. If I could lay you down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep, the night is calling, and I am falling. So sleep you well, my turtle dove, you'll forever be my one true love. All right, my tribe. Welcome to the first live set on New Year's Day evening for 2026. So glad to have you all here, kicking off this new year with a first set. That feels great. I like that. And honoring your requests and just being grateful to have you all here and part of my tribe for another year, to keep the music going as long as possible. Amy says, thanks for the music. You're welcome. You're welcome, Gene. You're welcome, Z. To you and Nina, too. Thanks for everybody checking in. Good to see Mike up there in Michigan. Hope you're staying warm, dude. And Kev, good to see you, too. Got another year around the sun. Gonna make it a better one than all the others, too. So grateful for each trip. And grateful to have you here, my tribe. So as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered. My friends up there in the North Country, for staying warm and safe, stocked up with plenty of food and everything and provisions in case you can't get out for a couple of days. So we're thinking about you down here in the Sonoran Desert, and so grateful to see all of you. So as always, thanks for being here on this, what I call it, Thankful Thursday, as you slide into your Friday, when I will not be here tomorrow or Saturday, but I will be back on Soulful Sunday. Same bat time and channel, 5 p.m. Mountain, bringing you back new more music to usher in this new year. And so enjoy the next couple of days, wherever they lead you, my tribe. And we will see you next time.